And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Heat. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Well, right now for Miami, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
So here's Miami's starting group. Wing pairing will be Hero and Hawkins Jr. Khalil Ware is out there with Brown. And it's Yaka Jonas in at the point guard position. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. MP out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's Trent in at the 3, the small forward. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
You could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied.
Khalil, I need you, man. I swear. I want to sign you.
In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Down kicks to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Yaka Jonas' shot is good.
Pretty talented distributor.
Next time, I said give up the 2 instead of 3.
And just over a minute play here in the start of the game. Giannis dunks it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Hero. And stolen by MP. Oh, man. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Ware. Coming in off a 12-point game, his last outing. Hero kicks to Ware. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Hero, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Say, this nigga only scoring time other people passing about me.
They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Here's Yaka Jonas. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Hero looking around. Frames the 19-footer.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Down low. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Looking at Milwaukee, they took away the last game against Memphis. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Here's Turner, good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Brown. Brown sends a screen for Hero. Here's Jonas. Lock at 6. Ware with it. Nothing on the board. Again, the Heat good for 2. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Hero. From outside the arc. Shot by Grimes. No good. The Heat trail by 3. Jaquez outside. Brown sends a screen for Jaquez. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Turner. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shit.
With the
I need to stop paying attention.
Up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Oh, fuck.
They're on the break. Pass to Jonas. Stolen away. And Grimes has it in the corner. Trent gets to Giannis. Here's Turner, and it's blocked.
Get it up on weird. No.
Possession. Here's MP. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. He takes it in, and the dunk by Robinson.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
The Heat trail by 4. Outside, Hero. Pass to Jonas. From down to the low post, it goes. Jonas has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Inside. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
He'd have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And the foul
bullshit.
on MP.
You see?
That is his first foul of the game.
I'm gonna steal.
Anthony's checked in. Here's Jonas. Covered by MP. Brown outside. Has to Ware. 5 on the clock. Here's Hero. The rebound by Turner. Milwaukee leading by 4. On the wing, MP. Anthony, the pass to Turner. Bucks passing it around. Trent against Hero. Trent can't hit. The Heat trail by 4.
You're not alone, buddy.
Now Jaquez. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
Trent kicks to Robinson. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Anthony against Hero. Here's Jonas. 8 points for him. Is the pass to Ware. And there's another one for the Heat.
And I like the feel that Jaquez has. A high IQ player.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Robinson. Out to Anthony. Now here's Giannis. Trent passes to Giannis. And here is Anthony. They get the rebound.
Didn't get that. Come on, that was in my hand.
Here's Jonas. And stolen by MP. On the wing, MP. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 11. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Bucks with some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's Portis in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Heat also changing it up. Sharp checked in for Brown, and it's Powell in for Jaime Jaquez. Now here is Robinson. He's got 11, and stolen by Sharp.
They and Sharp. They have Sharp. Where are you, Sharp?
Powell on the wing, defended by Prince, and it's Ware in the corner. Pass to Jonas. Here's Powell, guarded by Prince. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
Smith checked in for the Bucks.
Yo, they might have want to give me steal this game, all right?
Hero against Anthony. He set the pick. Hero passes to Ware. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ware's got 9.
Well, you got to love Hero's versatility. In addition to his scoring prowess, he's a very solid distributor.
Smith outside. Good in the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Heat trail by 5. Outside, Hero. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Powell for 3. Up again. Miami keeps it going. The new 14-second clock. Good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Portis the screen. Robinson passes to Portis. Count the
Go, Bobby.
And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, the defense was there, but big Bobby Portis made a tough shot. A high-level basketball play.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Sims is checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Terry's checked in for Khalil Ware. Bradley Beal comes in for Tyler Hero. And Davian Mitchell subbed in for Jonas. Now, here's Sean. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Mitchell outside.
No.
Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Sims kicks to Robinson. Pass to Sims. Outside Portis. Anthony on the wing.
Let's go, Sims.
Sims the pass to Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Portis.
Ah.
The Bucks need to get a shot off here.
Shit. My bad.
And so it's Milwaukee.
My bad. I should have danced.
They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Robinson is out there with Anthony. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Taurean Prince, and it's Sims in at the center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And now, Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 41 points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Why did he hang up?
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
That's rude. I'm talking.
Here's Beal, and he gets the bucket.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Now, here is Robinson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Beal, the pass to Sharp. Here's Terry. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Beal. Good work defensively by Anthony.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Outside Robinson. Powell on the double team. Pass to Anthony from downtown. It's hauled in by the Heat. Last time they met was in Miami.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
And so, MV will bring it up for Milwaukee to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
That's what we do, Bobby.
Easy. As he says, let me add to my highlights.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look for Miami. Brown is checked in for Terry. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Beal. And it's Tyler Hero in for Mitchell. It's Powell on the wing. Covered by Rollins. Giannis against Brown. Shot clock at 6. Shots good by Hero.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Hackers with the steal.
Oh my fucking god. I'm trying to set up my play. You're telling me.
To the middle. Here's Hero. Oh, look at
And then there you go.
They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He gets it in there. Giannis has got 8 points.
This is why this team loves involving Antetokounmpo in pick and rolls, because the D has no answers for it.
Hero with it. Guarded by Porter. Sharp with the screen on Porter. Hero attacking. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 9.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
MP outside. Portis sets the pick for MP.
Oh my bad.
6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo has a 2-pointer. Yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Such incredible
My bad, Bobby.
sense of where the rim is.
Right up your
Giannis
center.
unbothered by the defense as he scores inside.
0 for 3. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Portis throws it down.
Excellent lob, and Portis made sure to power it down.
Powell outside. No good on the 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
And stolen by Sharp.
Oh, man, I can touch the ball.
Hero
You even
against
touch the ball.
Rollins. To the inside. Here's Sharp. And he floats in for the easy
On
two.
it's a 6% around, 12%
Nice pass
around.
by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
Now, here's MP. 13 points in the game. Porter, no luck. Hawkins with the ball. Robinson picks him up. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd
You know,
foul.
let me call that and nothing
So you send him
cancel.
with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes here for the Bucks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Trent comes in for Kevin Porter. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Robinson. Heat also with the sub. Ware's checked in. Here's Ware. He's got 9.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now Turner, after Norman Powell, missed from long range.
I'm not sure if you see.
Outside Hero. Good work defensively by Trent. Bucks leading by 6. To the paint. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Powell. Rollins the pass to Giannis. And Giannis throwing it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Hero against Rollins. Lets it go from 11. Hero no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Crosses with the bucket.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Powell, following the bucket by the Bucks. Fires for 3. No good that time.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Trent passes to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Turner.
Oh, you will. Here I come. Here I come, Adam.
Pass to Grimes. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
Now, Hero. 15 points from him the last game against Chicago. Grimes passes to Rouse. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Michael making a change here. Jonas is checked in.
You guys want to deny the fact.
The Heat trail by 10. And here is Hero. 9 points in the game so far. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
What are you going to buy?
Giannis with it. He's got 12. Outside. Turner with the screen for Trent. Jacks up a 3.
1-2.
Offensive rebound.
Where's the one?
For the second look.
Well, they did
That's
better
doable.
than good on the
Cool man, so much thirsty man, I'll try to get it together like this time.
these two teams in that area.
Pass.
No, not for how we need them.
A three-pointer, no good.
That's all I take it today, man.
Rollins the pass to
You know,
Trent
man,
inside.
yeah.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Grimes passes to Antetokounmpo.
And thanks to that cold second quarter, they're down just over 30% from three-point range. It hasn't cost them the lead yet.
On-cage bounce pass. There's Hero with the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Look now, we are fucking on that way.
And he hits the first of 3.
Well, what you have to love about Hero is how confident he is. Some of the shots he takes and makes demonstrate that to a team.
I'm saying yes to the actor. It's moments to say yes right
A
away.
little more aggressiveness getting himself to
good
the
right.
line here in the second quarter.
And he nails the 3rd.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Rollins. Here's Giannis. Milwaukee the rebound.
We have no more pressure.
Green by Giannis.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
Brown with the screen on Rollins. Here's Jonas. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this one.
Rollins the pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. Carries it from 3-point range. Trent's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
When you have Trent Jr. on your team, you want him taking threes. That's why he's out there.
He lobs it up.
And that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
You can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Giannis kicks to Trent. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. 5 to shoot. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight just unreal.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Jonas. Back to Hero. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. You see a lot of moving screens.
every year, Chris. Look at where I go every year.
The reason why I non-stop is looking at because I'm data. If you want to spend time with him data, man. I don't even want to know. And he's 200 million. Let me take 2 of them. Alright? Let me take 2 of them. I say, yeah, I'm investing money now. They look clearly. And you're just between the ages of 1 to 10. Now, something I miss nothing more.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so we wrap up the first half. Bucks ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Oh man, born for this, man. Man, part of the real great man. Born for this. 7 years. No one job. What me I do practice? I work hard.
So I just start to make thing on pop up on Instagram and so with the everything.
Right? So them I get my job, I come up for here, so them I get my job. I know one job I get myself. I'm a dog, I'm a manager.
The money I get to you, no one do.
Thanks for stopping by.
Keep no one do them.
The story tonight, everything, I mean everything is working well for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet today. Powering it up, slowing it down. Hey, if you can get the ball up close, box up, like the defense to stop it.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which rookie might take even another step and separate himself from the pack. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Babylon don't like you.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. If you look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
How you make fish and pumpkin?
Yeah, boy. I'm not going to take up mine. Fish and what?
Fish and pumpkin. Some Jamaican lady told my mother she was going to bring her fish and pumpkin.
Yeah, bro, do you ever hear nothing about fish and pumpkin? Jamaican lady. Yeah, me never hear no
fish and pumpkin.
No, a meal, fish and pumpkin. Me never hear a Jamaican meal named fish and pumpkin yet. Wow.
Steam fish. With pumpkin.
I always think me can say either she fry fish and boil some pumpkin with some yam, or she cook down a fish and boil pumpkin and yam and dumpling. That's the only other way, but that's not a meal for no. Happy, bro.
Out there with Khalil Ware. And
huh?
Well, Giannis knew that pass was coming his way, so he's able to get elevated right on time.
Here's Jonas. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. The Miami Heat said Coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys?
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Back to Grimes. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Jonas. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Jonas. He's guarded by Grimes. went against Hakeem. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Milwaukee leading by 17. Outside Robinson. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Misses the jumper.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Here's Jonas. Guarded by Robinson. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ware, and he dunks it down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Giannis passes to Robinson. And MP throws it down.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Outside Hero.
Thank you, my boy. Yes.
On the wing, Hawkins. They get a hand on it. Here's Grimes, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover.
Anything Grimes on it involved in our field.
The Heat trail by 17. Outside Hero. Trying to find Ware and gets it to him.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Driving inside.
Exploding to the cup. That's the bursting power of Giannis.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside Hero. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. No free throws good from Turner. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Hawkins outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And stolen by MP. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Oh, and Giannis is coming down the lane. Good luck. Few, if any, can stop it.
Oh, right.
Here's Jonas. Covered by MP. Pass to Jonas. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hero. The rebound by Turner. Bucks leading by 19 points. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 17 foul. Now, MP. 15 points in the game. It's up a 3. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hero from
I know it matches with it, that's why.
in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Be nice.
The answer from Hero, one of the best from three-point range in the league.
Antetokounmpo kicks to MP. Back to Giannis. On deep Trent. Miami grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. MP finds Grimes. To the middle, Turner. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8
That's not
shooting.
the same.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown outside.
But you didn't even used to wear scrub.
Here's Jonas. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And here's Trent outside. Jonas grabs the rebound. Brown. Antetokounmpo against Brown. Trent outside. Pass to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Turner for 3. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Jonas, guarded by Robinson. And here is Hero. Brown sets a screen for Hero. A rebound by the Bucks. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. Giannis throws it down.
It may be the most fakeable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
And the Heat call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Miles Turner. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Anthony subbed in for Quentin Grimes. And Miami also making a switch. Powell, he's checked in for Hero. Anthony against Powell. Pass to Brown. Here's Jonas. Sees the alley-oop.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
And the Bucks with possession here. Screen by Giannis. Robinson passes to Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from in close.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Jonas. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more. Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Here's Jonas. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. It's checked in for Miami.
Miami substitution. Number 15.
Brown against Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? Hawkins can't hit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around. Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Powell outside. Here's Jonas.
Yeah, serve it.
Points for him.
Get that ball,
Well, you're
okay, coming right now.
Team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him.
Bro, dude. Let's see if you.
Powell the pass to Hawkins. Back to Powell.
Yeah, man.
Sharp sets the pick for Powell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Bucks making a change here. Rollins is checked in. Then for the Heat, Bradley Beal's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mitchell in for Brown. The free throw drops for Sharp. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Portis a screen on Powell. Outside Portis. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. That's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And the second free throw, good. Milwaukee has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And here's Prince outside. Rebound by the Heat. Jonas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the shot is good.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring. Right near the hoop.
Smith outside. No good on the triple.
Yeah, time for me to start putting on some clothes and getting ready.
Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go.
You and your friend ready for tonight?
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
I guess. I mean, you guess. You know, though, if you're ready for tonight.
Good momentum, 8 straight points.
Yes, ready.
And Beal kicks to Mitchell.
That's more like it. Oh, you guess. You guess. Should be ready, man.
Here's Anthony. Milwaukee.
If your best friend, if your best friend, the one that I believe is a true best friend.
A single shot from the field.
Mitchell dishes to Beal. Pass to Jonas. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well, 1 make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this.
They're breaking them. I'm not hearing a word you're saying.
Anthony looking it over. Here's the 3. And it's Anthony again missing. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bucks ahead, running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Anthony is out there with Bellamy. Then there's Rollins. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Robinson in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Stolen by Hero. Driving to the basket.
Well, he is a multi-dimensional scorer. Hero taking his work down the lane.
Portis, the pass to Bellamy. The teardrop falls in. Bellamy's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch. Hero
against Bellamy. And the basket is good. Heroes got 4 points now in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Portis the screen. Robinson drives in, and here's Anthony for three. Portis against Sharp. Portis, the pass to MP. Rebound by Mitchell. The Heat trail by 16. Outside, Beal. Pass to Powell. Hero on the wing, covered by Rollins. Now Sharp. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in. Anthony kicks to MP. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Robinson's got 21.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Mitchell passes to Hero, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Throws it up high, hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. The Heat trail by 19. Sharp with a screen on Rollins. There's Hero with the three. Rebounded by Anthony. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Portis kicks to Robinson for three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Sharp. Kicks it out to Hero. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Heat also with the sub.
Always trying to get this thing out the paint.
The Heat
They
trail
do
by
that
19.
sometimes.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Powell finds Ware. Powell outside. On the clock. From deep three-point territory. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. It's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Well, that's where Anthony is at his best, when he's getting downhill and attacking the basket.
Here's Beal. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the jump by Giannis.
He's got the size of a center and the skills of a guard. Giannis is incredible.
Pass to Sharp. Stolen by Robinson. A finish. And MP throws it down hard.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T.
I don't see nothing. I don't see anything.
To the inside, where there's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Sharp. Outside, Beal. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think those coaches try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
Beal, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Rollins, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Beal, the pass to Ware.
Yeah.
Powell feeling it out a bit.
Where?
Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Solomon to Kumbo. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Powell with the steal. Rollins against Beal. Pass to Ware. Powell outside. And a wide open look for Hero. Bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero.
What?
He's always ready to fire.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Miles Turner is checked in for Bobby Portis. Trent comes in for Cole Anthony. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Rollins. The Heat also changing it up. Brown is checked in for Jordan. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Jacob Jonas in for Beal.
You take it out in the car.
The shot by
You take it out in the car.
no good. Milwaukee's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range.
So who took it out in the car? So who took it out in the car? You took it out in the car. You probably just didn't know you took it out.
Pass to Ware. Outside Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Brown sets a screen for Hero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP finds Turner. Back to Robinson. Shoots the 3. Connects again from distance.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
You know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance. There's Hero with the 3. Robinson pulls it in. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Giannis outside. Pass to Trent. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Robinson passes to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Brown dishes to Ware. Over in the corner, Hero. Inside, poked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham
so sad for
and the
Cade,
Detroit
man.
Pistons.
Cade had a
And
collapse
then on
in
Thursday,
lungs.
they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Now, here is Robinson. For 3, Smith. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, that's 5 now. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue to go at him to try to get him to foul out of this game.
To the middle, here's Ware. Hero against Porter. To stop the run. Hero, no good.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Robinson kicks to Smith. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
MP passes to Portis. It's stolen by Brown. Over in the corner, Hero. Drops in the tray. Hero's got 17 points here in the second half.
Short corner three there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
Portis kicks to MP. Back to Portis. Kicks it out to MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
As one sign as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Robinson.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Here's Porter, and he drives in, plays it up, and banks it in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard, and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Brown with the screen on Porter. Hero from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 35.
Well, he's a volume three-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from that.
Back to Portis. Porter looking it over. Robinson passes to Portis. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a critical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks.
Huh? Yeah, we're all 2-4-1. Same thing in shit. How many lose to? Yeah, I'm saying. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm about to head out right now. I'll be back around 9. Do these two. The injured. I may simulate. I play this one. I may simulate this one. I'm not part of the dunk contest.